Murray.
You're going to say
Paxton.
Paxton. Mm-hmm.
Although I think he could get
Mr. Bill, yeah, absolutely.
Bill.
I throw Clinton in there, man. You know?
Yeah, Clinton probably.
Why
You know
not?
how to get.
What about Goldberg?
Wild Bill Hickok.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These old Bills are
Cosby?
tough. Yeah.
Sure.
Billy the Kid.
Absolutely.
You talking
Yeah.
about the old goat? Hell yeah.
Bill Bellamy.
Bill Belichick, probably the greatest NFL football coach. Who's
Bill
still
Pullman.
active.
Is that a guy? Who's Bill Pullman?
Bill
I was
Walsh.
thinking
Yeah,
Bill
he's an
Clinton, too,
actor.
Yeah.
He was the president in Independence Day, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Billy
What about-
Idol.
What about Bill Walsh,
Idol.
right?
Billie Eilish.
William Eyelash.
Bill-
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill
Whoa.
Nye.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Wow.
There's a lot of good Bills.
All set?
Yeah.
So,
You're welcome. All right.
next time I meet a Bill, I'm gonna say that's a good name.
All right, let's try an easier one. Let's do the Mount Rushmore of Sigourneys. I got Weaver. Who do you guys got?
Come on, man.
Let me think.
Who's your favorite Sigourney?
Sigourney L. Jackson.
Yeah.
there has to be a Jackson.
Yeah,
And then
Sigourney
there's
Giddy.
also there's definitely a Sigourney weigh-in somewhere. I'm sure.
I'm sure there's like they're famous for being like a grip on a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's get started so Aaron can get home to his working family. Did you tell your son about the Weird Al song "I Love Rocky Road"?
Oh, I still haven't done that yet. I got to do that. He worked 2 shifts 2 days in a row this past weekend. He's beat.
Wow.
Oh man,
We
working
take back the "you're a good father" part.
I know. Just
yeah, it's child labor.
Thanks, Carmen. Have a good night.
Oh, Carmen, famous Carmen's, Electra, San
Oh,
Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carmen,
Miranda.
Carmen.
There
Carmen
was one in
Miranda,
The Sopranos, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Carmela.
There was a Christian
the Batman
rock
villain
singer.
Carmine Falcone.
That's good.
Damn it.
Okay.
Rock
yeah.
singer named Carmen.
You mispronounced both of those names there.
Most
It's-
what's that one car? What's that one really bad cartoon about the car that turns into a man?
That's
Turbo
teen.
Teen.
It's Auto Teen,
Auto Teen.
Turbo Teen.
That's
Turbo
my
Teen.
that's my favorite Carmen.
Sure.
You're on fire tonight, man.
There you go, man. I'm zinging them, baby. It's
Who
sleep
needs Brian?
depravity.
You got a hot air.
Who else is bringing this Carmen content like this, like your boy tonight?
What's up,
yeah.
Chuck? All right, let's get started. All right, you guys ready?
All right.
And
Yes.
3, 2.
Welcome to Laughfinder.
Welcome to Laughfinder, everybody. Baltimore's premier Paiza-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Simbanzo, and I'll be playing Kit Ramsey, baby.
No.
Hentai lemongrass, catfolk archer extraordinaire. He builds shit and he's fun. I like.
Did
playing
we
hentai.
just enter the Laughfinder verse?
Yeah.
Holy
man.
shit.
The Finder verse.
Listeners,
Yeah.
I have to tell you, Tommy and Eric are both wearing their like nighty-night PJ tank tops tonight. Are you two having a slumber party?
Yeah.
We're
if
not
I
like
turn
2
my
feet away.
camera,
We reach
Eric
over and
is-
it's like, well, don't mind if I do, Thomas.
You guys are both you've been in your
Hey.
jammies all day after your big
Hey,
concert.
Eric, don't choke me.
I got him again, boys.
Now, yeah, we went and saw Limp Bizkit together yesterday, which was a 6-minute Uber ride from my house.
I'm glad you guys get out and experience some culture once in a while.
That is
Hey,
true.
oh man, they played everything I wanted to hear except for Faith, because kids these days don't know what an encore is. They think when they say
Wait,
thank
so
you,
they
good
just
night,
walked
they're like,
off?
Now he was up there, right, and he was like, thank you, Baltimore, good night, and remember, you gotta have faith, and like walked off, right. And then
Oh,
Eric and I were like,
man.
Eric and I were like, oh shit, if they come back out for the encore, they'll play Faith. So then we're starting to go, Limp Bizkit, Limp Bizkit. Some guy behind us like, let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. Fucked us.
Yeah, but then like within 5 minutes, there was like 10 people on the floor. So even if they did like look out, there was no one there. And I was like, you fucking kids, you fucked
Do you think
us.
that happens everywhere, or was that just a Baltimore phenomenon?
That what? That people don't know what encores
That people
are?
don't stick around for an
I think
encore.
there was a generational gap.
A generation, yeah.
I will say,
The,
I was
the
out.
pandemic erase took so much from us.
Yeah, it's not like they watch a concert on YouTube and there's like a click, keep clicking this button and they'll play another song. But this kid came up to me holding his phone. He had a man bun, and we were outside, and he was walking over to me in a way that I thought, okay, he's going to ask me for drugs, or he's going to be like, hey man, I got extra tickets. But so he comes up and he's holding his phone in his hand like this, and he was like, hey man, can you tell there's a joint in my hair? Right, and I looked, and there is a clear fucking joint sticking out of this kid's head, and so
Really?
I rearranged his hair, and I was
Aw.
like, you're good to go, and he was like, thanks, buddy, and like fist bump. I should have made it so it was super obvious, like I should have lit the joint, just smoking in his hair, but then they wouldn't
Another
allow you to
episode
bring
of
lighters
Joint
in.
Hider XD.
They didn't let you bring lighters in, so I'm like, I wonder how that kid.
Wonder
That might have
where
been
he
the
hid
kid I
his
saw
lighter.
rubbing two sticks together in the bathroom. It might have been him.
He's like, Eagle Scouts paid off.
Hold on. So Chuck, I see in chat. I see Ashley, Eric. Now, see, the only thing I was disappointed about when Limp Bizkit got on stage is that it wasn't 20 guys jerking off onto a cookie.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore at their concerts?
No. Another thing the pandemic took from us. Can't have ookie cookies. Yeah, but it was great. There was a couple that sat behind us. It was their daughter's first concert that she was at. They brought some kid, some 20-something kid. Fred Durst just grabbed him, pulled him up on stage, and let him sing with him. And the kid knew all the songs.
What
and was
song?
like
It was probably
running
Fred
around.
Durst's son,
Yeah.
Maybe it could
one of
have
his
been.
illegitimate children.
Could have been a plant. It's just another Durst.
I remember the last time I was here in Arbutus 18 years ago to this day.
That's the other thing. All the bands kept calling it Baltimore. Like, what's up, Baltimore? And I would correct them, County. They're in Baltimore County.
Baltimore County,
I
sir.
heard Baltimore likes to get wild. Well, they do. That's why you're in the county.
That's why you're here and not
You're
at
on
the,
a college
the chicken
campus
box.
in Baltimore County. Calm down. You're not at the Royal Farms Arena. But yeah, so we don't know where Brian is. We don't remember if Brian said he wasn't going to be here or not. I do remember some chatter of a disc golf camping trip. I don't know if he's on that. Maybe he died on that trip.
Possible.
What if he got eaten by hyenas?
Or what if he made a really good basket or whatever they call it. He scored a really
Frisbee
good
basket.
point, and then aliens came, and it was like the last Starfighter. Like, we need your disc golf skills to save our world.
Tron showed up. And he's like,
We need you to
fight
hit
for
more
the
of
users.
these Cheney holes. That's what we call them in space.
Yeah, all the ships look like just disc golf chain holes.
It's like, your arrival has been prophesied. And he gets there and there's a big statue of him with a disc golf.
holding a disc golf like Tron with a data disc. Like, oh. And he's like, okay. I guess I'm your prophesied savior.
And, yeah, boy.
All right. Well, speaking of the prophecy, this next man prophesied his own coming by saying, I'm coming, and then he came. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, wrestler, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Whoa, thanks, gang. It's great to be back, reprising my role as the mighty Jordan. Now he's a conspiracy theorist and former Navy SEAL, as well as an AWF champion.
yes.
Feeling good back over on the pad. So yeah, Limp Bizkit was great. Now Ashley, who is obviously part of the Laughfinder crew and my co-host on Quality Time,
Was she at the Limp Bizkit concert?
She was not. So she went to she went to the opera last night. And I said, I was like, oh, so we both took in fine art last night, I see.
This was Limp Bizkit with the BSO featuring Marin Alsop.
You've never lived till you heard Nookie on an oboe.
No, not with the BSO. It was more like Limp Bizkit with a bunch of hobos. That's
B-O.
what it
there was
more
no
like
S.
But no, I had a stellar time doing that, and other new stuff with me, not much. I got the big wrestling match this weekend with me and versus Justin Schlegel, where we pretend to be professional wrestlers once a year and then have to ice our bodies for a week. Last year,
where are you doing this? You're at a mat. There's like a bona fide ring in there.
Yeah. So the Big Time in Comedy folks, they run a little promotion with Kelly's Dream. So it's to help out cancer. I get paid nothing for this, but Havre Grace.
How much money does cancer get for this?
Because I'm a heel, I'm actually pulling for cancer. If I win, cancer is going to win this year. So I won last year. I'm the current Big Time in Comedy Comedy Mania champion. So me and Justin have been. I cut a promo, and Justin hasn't done much of anything. But I expect there to be something that drops this week. Last year, Justin, I got super kicked. We had a real professional, King McBride, who's part of MCW, come in. He turned on Justin and ended up doing a Death Valley Driver, which is a move where you have him on your shoulders, and then the guy flips all the way around and dumps Justin on his back like that. So it was a
I know they don't do this in real pro wrestling, but in your instance, is there any kind of choreographing or preparation involved so you know what's coming at you?
No.
That's right, Eric.
Hey,
That's
Eric, let me
right.
just say, what about you? When you come out to the ring, you have a big manila envelope, right? And on the front it says "Cure for Cancer," and you get up and you show everybody, and then you just tear it up and you throw it on the ground.
Or
You'd be
just stick
surprised.
your hand out of it like this.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I made a couple cancer jokes last year because you do stand up before this little main event, and hey, those cancer jokes didn't really hit right.
No, because I've lost several family members. I have a dog now because of cancer.
Dude, you haven't lived unless you've had a family member that has horrible cancer. It's the way of life. Which is horrible. And so no cancer jokes for me this year. But I've decided to take my character in a more righteous position. I'm pretending to be the savior, where I pray to myself and then present myself also as the savior within a couple seconds. So I think
You're going to do
that'll
this
get me
with your
over.
Minnesota accent?
Yeah, the big sleaze doesn't let anybody know what's going to happen prior to the show, but you'll have to go and check it out. So Havre Grace, Maryland, Big Time in Comedy. I think it's called is it the State Theater? I don't know.
State Theater.
Yeah, so come on down to the State Theater. It is the real CZW ring that was retired there that they just have. Combat Zone Wrestling, which was a great promotion for many years. Speaking of great promotions, I don't know. I was just hoping you'd introduce like Ben or Aaron.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Speaking
Got
of
nothing
great
else.
promotions, this next guy got a promotion to no longer have to go and set up the audio stuff. They're like, we're going to give you a desk job. You're going to clock in 9 to 5. You're not going to miss your wife or you're not going to miss your family. And he was like, give me the girls. And he denied the promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, the best damn audiomancer in the biz, Mr. Ben Hancock.
Hold me closer, Audiomancer.
Ben, you know it. Well, of course I know it. It's me.
Hey guys, I'm back. I honestly was just as excited as you guys were that you were going to see Limp Bizkit, because like deep down, I feel like we all would like to see Limp Bizkit live.
Yeah, it was a good They put on a good show.
And I was
They even
bragging.
played a couple riffs. Wes Borland was there, full makeup.
Oh yeah.
Played a couple riffs, like played some Metallica riffs and shit.
Oh hell yeah. I was
They
bragging.
played
to some of my
Genie in a
coworkers.
bottle for a minute.
Did they really? Are you being for real? They
Was it?
actually
No, it
did?
wasn't Genie in the Bible. It was some. They did play some pop song from the '90s, because he just kept going. Tonight's the '90s. Yeah, we're
Yeah. Y'all feel like you're teleporting.
That's what I say
yet?
every night before I go out.
Yeah.
It was really
but I'll be
magical.
playing,
I liked him.
Yeah, that would be an awesome show.
If you could see any one band from that they haven't played a show in over 10 years, who would it be?
Rage
Just slow
Against
it
the
down.
Machine.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'd probably go see Slow
Rammstein.
Down as well.
Rammstein's they toured recently. Their tour got
Oh,
canceled
yeah,
in
you're
like
right. I think
Yeah,
they're
in
about to come out
2020.
with a new album too.
But yeah, I would like to see Rammstein.
Yeah, that'd be
I had
The
tickets
lead
to go
singer
see
sings The
Rammstein.
entire first song on fire.
He what? He called him
He
fire?
sings the entire first song on fire.
Yeah.
Because the
Hey.
band's name, they get their name from a plane crash that happened at Ramstein Airport in Germany. So that's what the first song is about. And he has on a chainmail trench coat, and when he sings, it goes up in
I heard-
flames.
I had a friend that went and saw them play, and the keyboardist plays a keyboard that shoots fire, and he catches on fire during one of the songs, and it starts rolling around. And everything goes quiet. He falls down on the stage. Stagehands come out. They put him out. He gets back up, dusts himself off, goes back over the keyboard, and then right back into the thing.
Probably happens every other night for them on tour.
Yeah.
All of them had to go to school because to do the stuff they want to do on stage, all of them, every single member of the band had to go to school to become a licensed pyrotechnician.
That school, if I'm not mistaken, is in Burning Man.
Yeah. Have you? Have you
Yes,
guys
Burning
seen
Man,
the-
Alabama.
Have you all seen the newest Rammstein video, which is where they, it's like about plastic surgery, and like they start out as like these really ridiculous Botox faces, and slowly their faces like fucking melt, so they look like horrors, like this, like all fucking horrible medical accidents by the end of the video. It's really good, primo stuff.
I would like to see mindless self-indulgence again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. And speaking of mindless self-indulgence, that's what I call that's what the folder that I labeled that has all of his nudes in it. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR rock god, Mr. Aaron Higgins.
Hold on now. Okay. Yeah, I hear the music.
Yeah.
I'm at work right now. I just need to close a couple doors before I start
Okay,
howling and talking like a vampire. I just want to make sure my coworkers stand by just a moment. I'll be right back.
Diane Reeves going to be like, I knew he was a vampire.
Diane Rehm actually stabs him through the chest with like a giant spike. She's like,
My
I've
name's
waited.
Diane Van
Van
Zing-
Helsing.
Van
Van
Helsing.
Helsing. That's the capital of Finland.
Here, he's back, everybody.
Cue
Yes.
the guitar. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. And it is me, Hemlock Lugosi, the fetchling vampire from the second floor office of WYPR, where nobody else is here to hear me talk like this, except maybe the cleaning lady.
It would be hilarious if the cleaning lady walked by. He's like, "Are you making fun of me again, Aaron Hankin?"
You based it on this cleaning lady.
Wait till
Well, that
HR
was-
hears about this.
Wait till my main man, Jesus Christ, hears about it.
Also, it's pretty awesome.
That was Carmen. That's who I was saying hello to, Carmen, when she was walking by.
It's pretty. It's
Anyway.
pretty cool. You work with Carmen, the insult comic janitor.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm living the dream here at WYPR. I've moved. You might notice there's a different background behind me.
Sure is.
Yeah.
It's because I've moved out of my little windowless broom closet of an office into this sort of ante-room outside of it I have a skylight directly above me. So now I have I am getting vitamin D. I feel like there's a big difference in my general well-being.
Yeah, now
At
you're
least
getting-
until everybody else comes back. It's still like a skeleton crew of people here this many years after lockdown. You would just, it
Jealous.
figures that your public radio station is the, most sort of nervous about having people back in the office.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, because also most of the people that staff it are well into their 80s.
It's a high risk population around here. You can just breathe.
You
at
can either
someone and knock
retire
them
from
over.
your job or retire from this mortal coil.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll have to
Diane Reeves she's like, you gotta get jumped out of this company.
We're gonna blow torch your tattoo if you ever leave.
I do imagine that if you ever got expelled, that like you'd walk past Diane Rehm, and I imagine like you have a special WYPR leather jacket, like a member's jacket, and as you
tear the patch
walk
off.
back, she's like,
You're dead to me.
and just spits at your feet like.
Aaron takes off his shirt and all of his tattoos attack everyone else.
And then Diane Rehm takes off her shirt and all her tattoos count.
Yeah. Her carnage titties start whipping
Yes.
A horror movie in the making here.
And speaking of carnage titties, ladies and gentlemen, the best damn DM in this Riverside FM chat room. Give it up for Mr. Dorian Gray.
Greetings, it is I, your friend and foe. I'm eager to get started, so let's get to it.
All right, here we go. You hear the beat coming through, okay? All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where did we leave off? Let me check my notes. I've got some details I'd like to relate from Laughfinder Season 6, Episode 38. That's how it is, and we do it like that with the patented Laughfinder recap rap. Previously on the last episode, we rested up and we took a big load of healing from my man Chevy the Red, cause that's what we do to avoid being dead. Up next morning at the crack of dawn, knock out the next leg of this marathon, underground marathon. What's that? It's a treasure chest. We detect for magic, and then we make an inquest. Pop the lid, there's a body inside, so we rob that corpse like Bonnie and Clyde. Bling, 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 there's a bright red staff, some jewels, a scepter, and that's just the half. There's also a scroll that depicts two suns, just like a girlie has got two buns. We pocket that loot, but to our frustration, we find ourselves in another confrontation. Three dudes in robes are blocking the way, so we knuckle up, cause we ain't here to play. Roll initiative, battle ensues, and soon these bitches are singing the blues, cause we dropped some fucking Fifth Ward bees on them. Throw the hammer lock, put the squeeze on them. But just when we thought we'd come out on top, another bad guy makes the ceiling drop. Now we're pinned underneath the rock slide. Whatever's ahead, they wanna keep us outside. Will we wriggle out of the situation? Will we make it to our final destination? Will we save this cockamamie space station? Or will our aspiration lead to devastation? What's gonna happen today? Only one man has the right to say. So moonberries, you better make way. Here's motherfucking Game Master Dorian Gray. Dorian Gray, Dorian Gray, Dorian Gray.
Well done. Well done.
That was fire.
As was
Thanks,
so
dogs.
eloquently rapped, you just gotten finished handing these guys their butts, but then a
Have
trap
some
was
butt.
triggered that killed one of their own, by the way.
Fuck 'em.
Just to kill you all, but they
Yeah.
were not successful. There were a lot of high reflex rolls, and so not nearly as much damage as could have been taken.
We do have two party members pinned, though, underneath the rocks. I don't remember who they are.
I know one of them is definitely Hoofy,
Oh.
and
Well, he's probably going to stay stuck there the whole episode then.
Yeah.
Can we just leave him behind? Let's just leave Hoofy.
Let's give him a tasteful burial. We'll say some words. This is the Hoofy Memorial Rock Slide.
Put up a plaque and move on.
In this location 24 years ago.
I'm gonna pour out some healing juice, healing potion for my homies.
Let's see. The other one is Chevy, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-oh.
I do believe that is correct.
Well, we need
So are
Chevy.
you
Yeah.
guys just gonna pull Chevy out? Like,
We're going to get Chevy out.
yeah.
Guys, I can help you.
Just step on Hoofy's head to get out of
Go
there.
into the light.
Somebody give me.
I'm squeamish at the sight of blood. It's best if you just die.
I'm squeamish at this.
No,
What do you need? Somebody
An
do it.
floor is
athletic
yours,
check so I can go rescue my boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Athletics? Oh.
Okay,
Well, I have a 0 in athletics.
I got it. I leave no man left under a rock. I learned that from years of Navy SEAL training.
Listeners, it's a 22. That's a solid roll.
It's gonna take more than one effort, though. Give me
I
another
go
roll.
back down deeply and squeeze my butt cheek so subtly that it starts to make the rocks walls crank, McMahon. And it's a 21. I can feel the pump.
Ooh, another solid
Fuck
roll.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Well
prolapse your anus while you're doing it. Can you imagine if you roll a 1, you just shit yourself out of yourself?
But well done. You were successful. And you took falling rock damage, and critical failure meant you took a lot. But you made
Nice.
successful athletic rolls, so you were able to get Chevy out.
What about Hoofy?
I can
we
tell
get
you
Hoofy
one
out now?
thing. In my whole history as AWF champion, I was never defeated by a stationary rock.
Here, I'll try. I have a 0 in athletics. I'll try for Hoofy. Here we go.
No, like you should just let me keep
Oh,
doing
it's a 2.
Your arms ripped off.
It's like he was arm wrestling Jeff. Bye.
Never mind. It's a lost cause, boys.
You can actually see his spine rip and go up his back like a lampshade. Like
Yeah.
I will also
Goofy
continue
is
lifting
going
rocks
to-
because I
Yeah, he gets a 16, listeners.
hold on.
A while.
Okay. Which, by the way, speaking of Hoofy, I asked Brian, "Hey, did you say you were going to miss this week?" And this is his words. I'm quoting. This is a quote from Brian. Yeah. Yes, I was going disc golf camping, which I do believe you called gay. And I said, I said, we thought so. We just weren't sure. And he was like, word. Okay.
Yeah, we thought you were
Okay.
gay.
At
Have
least
a
we
good
know
session. We're up on a World War II observation tower.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's
Okay,
cool.
well, at least
They're
we
throwing
know
He
he's
frisbees
alive.
off the top.
He
of
went
there.
to apparently they turned Auschwitz into a disc golf.
Yeah. Well, at least we know he's alive. He says, "You guys go on ahead. I'll just be a minute."
Okay, there, Hoofy.
I've heard him say this
we think
before.
about it?
He needs some personal time. Often when he's traumatized, he likes to go play with his dingles.
I'm going to
but
miss
you
that
made-
guy.
To get everyone. And up ahead, you probably see that there are paths. The leads into 2 different directions.
Would it be possible for me to do a healing burst? Before we
Absolutely.
I sure would like
Just in
that.
case.
Yeah, I could use some bursts. Burst it on me, baby.
Indeed, 10, I believe.
Listeners, he gets a 3.
Oh, nailed it.
Right
It's
in
a
my
little
eye.
one.
Nailed it.
I mean, you
missed
could
it.
hero
There you
point it.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
you know what? I'll
yeah,
hero
fuck it.
point it. Why
Fuck
not?
it.
You know?
Okay, all right.
I don't.
And it's a
all right.
5. All right. 22 plus.
So we just get
All
5.
right.
There's nothing added to that.
Correct.
All right.
So, listeners,
I put Chevy back under the rock for giving us. That's all you can do. Under the rock he goes, boys.
Unacceptable.
directly to our north, we see two possible routes here. The tunnel bifurcates. Do we go left or right?
We must find our way through this this big fallopian tube
right,
maze
work it out.
here.
Okay.
There's a big
All right,
delay
here, I'm
on my
sharing
end.
the screen now. It's okay. It's okay. That joke was timely.
Sometimes the words just don't like to come out, and I blame the internet.
Okay, come on. Come on, baby.
Baby.
Kick that lady.
There's a bunch of protesters up the tunnel that's saying, "Keep your hole sniffing dudes out of our fallopian tubes."
Oh, and it even rhymes. Keep your dudes out our
Out my
tube.
tubes.
Keep your dudes out our tube.
Well, I personally, I'm a lefty, so I always, want to go left. But you
Yeah,
guys,
I
we can
say
take a
let's
vote.
go. I lean to the left myself.
I'm cool with the left.
Yeah.
Now,
I think we have a
Great.
majority.
Which one's left again?
Jordan yells, "Let's go, Brandon!" And charges down the right tube.
All right.
Like a QAnon Jenkins.
So that
God
tunnel
damn it, Jordan.
goes
What the
on,
fuck?
and you find yourselves down a fair amount of time until eventually the tunnel ends,
As all tunnels do.
Yes.
and
Else it be a chasm.
until finally
Clearly, you've never met my ex-wife.
Take that, you dumb bitch.
at the end of the tunnel, illuminated
There is an
by
object at the end of the tunnel. What is it?
bioluminescent mushroom life.
What? I
It
start
appears
gathering
to be
these
some kind
mushrooms.
of a book.
Can
Uh,
I can I use any of my nature to know if any of these mushrooms are edible?
Give me a nature roll.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm
This
gonna
would
make
be a weird power for you
tripping
not to
arrow.
have in this world, Tommy.
I can't trip. Where's that? It's in the stars. I can never remember where. Is it this hand?
It
There
should
is.
be the.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, nature. I only have a +5 in nature. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 23, baby.
Yeah, the mushrooms direct book seem to be quite versatile. They can be eaten, grinded up, the bioluminescence, and then just have bioluminescent light that you could. So you
Yeah.
put it on an arrow and shoot it.
Nice.
Does your tummy glow after you eat it?
I look like ET.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect. I want to collect a bag full of these mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm like, boys, we're gonna.
Around the book here.
Oh yeah, and there's a book.
Boring. Send Eric ahead to read it.
I didn't
Hold
check the
on.
traps or anything.
I'd like to do an intimidation roll on the book.
Go for
Eric's
it.
trying to impress the book. He's gonna cut a promo on this book.
Yeah, so it just tells me what I need to know.
Okay,
Is book scared with a 20?
let's see.
Ah, it is!
Everybody roll initiative.
Damn it.
You showed your hand, Dorian.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah. What?
Everybody
I
roll
did do
initiative.
it.
Wait a minute,
All
that's
right.
not the book.
God damn it. He always gets us. And it stuck to Eric's finger where he was trying to follow his finger to read.
I'll tell you what, no GD book I ever saw that wasn't controlled by the liberal media taught me nothing.
I told you.
I only get my facts from websites that have green backgrounds with white text on them.
All right.
Fist. Hentai.
Listeners, in case you haven't followed along, the book is in fact a mimic. A mimic, of course, experienced players will tell you, is an NPC that can take the form of an inanimate object
Got it.
Pronounced
until
nama
provoked.
like you said.
An object until
This
provoked.
shit is a namana. Yes.
All right.
I don't like that you named it. You named the mimic Booker T. The 5-time champion Booker T.
All right. It is its turn. So.
Is it gonna call Jordan the N word?
Let's see.
You open the book and it's just the N word over and over again. You're like, oh my god, this is Booker T.
Jesus.
Let's
What is-
see. Right?
Is it attacking with a hard R?
Is Booker T a pro wrestler who uses the N-word?
He cut a promo on Hulk
He
Hogan in like
did
the
by
80s
accident
or 90s,
once.
and it just came out.
Yeah,
and
it
you
was
could
the
see like
90s.
Mean Gene and everybody else was
Yeah,
like,
Whoa!
All right. It
Yeah,
will
he does, and he
attack
holds his face like, God damn it, I fucked up.
hentai.
Don't they pre-record those things? Couldn't they have done a take two?
Not on Nitro.
Vince McMahon was like, let it stay.
All right.
Ratings will be through the roof.
And it hits.
Oh man, it hit me.
Game Master, I want to ask you to paint a picture with words about what's happening. Is it throwing its pages at us? What is this? This book has come to
as
life? It's
you
a
get
mimic?
Closer, you
As
see
I'm picking
a
just-
line form across the book, and that line
Yes.
opens to reveal rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Label.
then-
Oh, teeth.
Giant claw-like arms extend side of it, and one of them will swipe at hentai for
Oh god. Ugh.
Jesus.
Whoa, 13 damage with one strike? I'm going to stay away from this
Healed
thing.
for 5.
all right, and it's next to swipe at Jordan with map minus. Huh? And what is your AC? 20. It will hit Jordan for 19.
Ooh,
Wowzers.
Mm.
this thing is
I
not
have
fucking
4 hit
around.
points left, boys.
All right, and then
Probably should've
next
rested.
it will
That
shoot
hurt.
it will swipe at Chevy the Red
Yikes.
at map minus 10.
Thank God.
Ooh, jeez, I got an 18, listeners.
What's your AC?
I'd like to say it's 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Mimics are the worst. I hate these things.
Yeah.
And we're down a person.
You're
Yeah.
about to be down too.
Oh, I'm looking at Chevy's damage. I should-
Oh yeah, you're down too.
Hemlock, burn this thing with as much fire as you can.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds think alike.
Roll a d20, Chevy.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Chevy rolls a critical fail. It's
And
a
he
1,
already
listeners.
used it.
And he used his hero point. Listeners, if you've got a heart out there that's not made of stone, remember, you are in charge of a hero point that you can allocate to one of your trusty party members.
I will point out
this episode.
That fail bumps up the dying by 2. So you dropped, you're at dying 1. You missed a roll, you're at dying 3. And so permadeath.
Ooh, jeez. This could be the total party kill episode.
If you get that hero point, it stabilizes you automatically.
Ashley's saying give him a hero point.
Yes, thank you, Ashley. A heart of gold.
Okay.
Here comes a 2.
Everyone else said fuck
All right,
you.
it's a 12. Not great.
Everyone else said we should have left you under the rock.
Yeah.
We almost limp biscuited you and
No,
didn't
you're-
cheer.
Chevy, if you spend a hero point, you automatically block.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
thank
good.
So
God.
you don't have to re-roll.
Thank God.
After this episode, it could just be Dorian and Brian for the rest of the season. Playing a two-man game of,
Let's see. Next is Hemlock Valerian.
listen to me, book. I see that you are made of paper, and I do believe that paper catches fire. So I cast upon you flaming
Scissors.
sphere. I create a sphere of flame in a square within your range. This sphere is supported by the solid surface on which you rest, the stone floor. This sphere will deal fire damage to you. You must attempt a basic reflex save.
I'm monologuing again.
On subsequent rounds, the first time you... Oh, let's go ahead.
It failed its reflex save.
Nice.
I
Which
will
is-
now deal
Nice.
3d...
Interesting. Its reflex save is high.
Oh. Well,
It failed.
may I deal damage on this?
Yep. Full.
Okay, prepare to get burned to a crisp. 11.
Fuck yeah.
11 fire damage. Now, listeners, I will let you know that on subsequent rounds, the first time you sustain this spell, you can leave the sphere in its square and roll it to another square within range, and it'll continue to deal 3d6 fire damage versus the same basic reflex save to every square that it's on. So I can like rove this fireball, this flaming sphere around on top of wherever the book is at this point.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. Next is
I am going to get the fuck out of here. Can I grab Chevy and drag him?
Oh, that'd be big. That'd be big.
an action, but yes.
Okay. I just want to pull us back. Like
You can make one
around.
move action.
Come back
Okay.
to directly in front of me, please.
Around right here.
Back in. Hold on.
Directly in between me and the book, please.
What's my move? 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like here. Yeah, that's good. That's where I go. Yeah. So I pull. Yeah.
Is so that's one.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Right back.
You have one action left.
Tommy!
Tommy!
He's holding
Tommy!
That. Oh,
Oh, hold on. Okay. Wait, I have one more action. Can I pour one of my health potions into Chevy?
Yes.
Nice move.
ooh.
Yeah.
And I just slowly, I pretend I'm being dead, and I just pull a butt cheek up.
Oh yeah, I'm butt chugging. You're butt chugging this health. I'm giving the old Andy Dick. Welcome to Hollyweird.
So roll your potion.
Tommy has graciously held his coffee break action to complete his turn. The coffee will have an attack of opportunity against him.
Dude, is all I have is minors? Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Yo, somebody say minors?
There's two.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Next is Jordan's turn.
Come on, Jordan.
I have.
Healing, so I'm going to do what Jordan always does in situations like this.
Attack wildly and hope that Chevy heals me. So,
Yes. Enrage yourself.
yeah, I think we should do that. We're
Yeah. Jordan, that
let's
book
go
was making
to
fun of your
feats.
mother.
there. No, it was nuh-uh. Not
It
my
said
mommy.
you looked heavy.
Um,
It said you looked like you're getting
there we
big.
go. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it just do that, right? That should have worked. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to go try to hit this fool right here on the actions. With sweet Miss Elizabeth. Strike +8. Let's go.
Ooh, it's a 25.
That's a definite hit.
All right. And let's do some definite damage here. Boom. Oops.
Okay, that's 6. No.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I hit the wrong damage button. Sorry.
Okay.
There you
Oh,
go.
Miss Elizabeth. There's a 12.
That
Nice.
one's right.
12 damage. That's how Eric interacts with all books.
Don't understand.
We have one action left, sir.
Damn you.
I got one last.
Do I move away, or I guess I should just get clear of him, or do I try to back this thing one more time? Are you gonna heal me or what, Ben?
You're far, and I also need healing. So if you move toward me,
Yeah, posse up. That way we can all get
I'll
in
heal
the
everyone.
burst range.
All right, I'm right here.
yeah.
You guys are so lucky that it does not have attack of opportunity.
Woohoo!
Right?
It is Chevy the Red's turn.
All right, here comes a fresh burst
Hell yeah!
for 4 points. of
Nice.
damage.
All right. 4 points of healing. We'll take it.
4 points of healing damage.
I think this mimic is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
This could be a TPK, as they say.
It did
next
19
is
to me the
Ruby.
first attack. I have 8.
Oof.
I guess
Uh-oh.
I'll tank for
Listeners,
us.
it's
I have
moving
24.
within to tactical range of the whole Sniffin' Dudes, who are all clustered at the entrance of this cavern. Except Jordan is the closest.
Have we done any damage to it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we've
hit it
done
a couple
significant
times.
damage to it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We've
Okay.
done
How's
like
it
25 damage.
How does it look?
Healthy.
Yeah.
It looks wounded.
Yes.
It looks like it just got
Ooh.
dropped off a shelf at Barnes and Noble. So still good, but dinged.
Who's that? Who's it attacking?
Jordan.
Probably me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm on
And
low.
I have an AC of 20, so he definitely hit me.
Ooh,
And I'm
11
dead. I'm
damage.
dying.
Use your
Oh,
hero
no.
point.
Jordan!
Yeah. I'm stable, but yeah, I used my hero point, and it,
Don't leave us!
All right. Next, it will attack Chevy.
Nice, good.
Oh, yeah!
Uh-oh!
fail.
Listeners, that looks like a
Critical miss.
critical fail.
The next attack against it, it is counted as flat-footed.
Yes.
It's sort of overswung. Next is Hemlock Valerian.
How many actions does it take to move my flaming sphere over top of it where it's moved to?
Let's look. Flaming.
While he's looking
Should
up that
have-
spell destruction,
I've had it
I want to
before.
tell
It
everybody.
moves just like a regular guy, like 25, I think, at
Yeah.
a time.
I want to tell everybody I'm enjoying a lovely cup of coffee here called Turtle Dreams from the Grounding Coffee Company. You go to groundingcoffee.co. Now, Turtle Dreams, it's chocolate, caramel, and pecans.
Wow.
It's a very
Ooh.
delicious blend. So head on over. No, so far, none of the coffees that I've tried they've all been 10 out of 10. But this one so
Wow.
far is probably my favorite.
Say, tell us more about this company. What's it called again?
It's a black-owned and LGBTQ operated company called Grounding Coffee. The Grounding Coffee Company. You can go to groundingcoffee.co. Check out all the prices there. Use the promo code Laughfinder to get yourself some money off on that. So go to groundedcoffee.co.
What a
All right.
bargain.
Do we have a
How
like
nice.
do we have a promo code? Maybe Laughfinder.
Yep,
at
the promo
checkout?
code Laughfinder.
He said it.
That promo code is Laughfinder. So
How nice for you, Tommy, that we get
As
a
soon as I see
sponsorship
you
and
guys,
you get all the
can
coffee.
have the coffees. They're at my house.
All right.
so
Sorry, Game Master. Please go ahead.
you spend an action, and
Yes.
you can move it anywhere within range of you, and the range 30 feet. So if you're moving it
Yeah.
toward you, that's absolutely fine.
I'll use my first action to move the thing onto the book.
All right.
And do I roll my
then-
damage again then? Oh, it has to have a reflex save,
Correct.
right?
All right.
Dodge this.
It moves
Flaming
out of
speed.
the way, and then you move it back, and you're like, it's like, God.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Oh,
That
it's
does
critical,
not
which
look good
means-
for me.
It takes no damage, but
No damage.
you still have.
For my next action, can I like move it around and back on top of him again?
Keep burning him. Yeah. Try it.
Let's see.
Or do I get a map -5 for that or something?
Let's see.
Or I guess I don't, because I don't have to roll to hit.
Here it says on subsequent first time you sustain the spell, so you have to do something else.
Okay. Well, I have 2 turns left. My next question for you, Game Master, is: can I place a sound burst spell on him without hurting everyone who's between me and him?
if you put
If you
it right
place
behind him.
All right. I look at this mimic and I say, "You've done enough damage to me and my friends. Nobody treats the whole sniffy dudes like this." And a cacophonous noise blasts out, dealing 2d10 sonic damage.
Come on.
All right.
2d10,
It needs
come
to
on.
make a fortitude save.
Oh, fuck.
It makes it. 1 second.
It'll just take half damage.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes, take that. And here comes the damage. 10.
10? Okay, that's
So
10.
what do you takes 5?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Sorry,
shriek
boys.
in pain.
It's tough. It's a tough read.
Is Chevy's turn?
Is it Chevy or me?
No, it's got to be Tommy, right?
No, I'm sorry. You're right. It's you.
Okay. On my first action, I'm going to give Jordan a minor health potion.
Good.
Okay.
Let's see. I should have had that up. I'm an idiot. All right, wasting everybody's time.
Let's
Here,
see.
fuck. There they are. Okay. Here's the minor healing potion. I clicked it to roll. It's coming.
No, I rolled a 1.
1.
You got a 1.
1.
Okay, Jordan has 1.
I want to take a hero point on that.
Okay.
So I'll re-roll that 1d8. What's that?
Come on,
Slash
8.
R 1d8. Public roll. Slash R 1d8.
It's a 5.
5.
All right. 5
How
HP.
self-sacrificing.
Actions left.
Thanks.
My next action, I'm going to move 25 feet over to this corner.
Okay.
Go. Go. Do it. There we go. Where's he at? Okay. Okay. And then, third action, I'm going to load the alchemist crossbow. No, I'll call it a Monday. I'll declare it as my enemy. I'm like
Nice.
that book's nothing but a calendar full of Mondays.
Nice.
Next is Jordan's turn, actually. You are
Come
currently
on,
prone.
Jordan. Oh, stand
I'm
up
prone.
and fight.
Can I use
Yeah.
my first prone?
Correct.
I wish you could do a kip up.
Cool.
I hope you sit up like the Undertaker.
All right. We're gonna strike with Miss Elizabeth again. Boom.
Oh my God!
shit.
Listen, there's such a critical hit. Critical hit.
You can hero point
22,
that if
40.
you want.
44 damage.
Oh my God! That's just what the doctor ordered.
44 damage. Hang on.
You just start hearing clapping from the crowd.
Yeah.
And Jordan like gets up like like holding his ear out like Hulk Hogan.
I was only pretending to draw you in close to me, mimic.
That is an
Alright.
amazing strike. I, wonder
I
what,
can't-
I think that might be the highest amount of damage dealt in one turn so far this campaign.
Yeah.
44?
I can't wait for Eric to defeat reading.
You've embarrassed me enough, you book.
All right, that was your second action.
It's still alive?
Oh, and he's still alive? Well, it makes no sense for me to run from this thing. I will
Well,
have
hold
to
on, hold
depend
on.
on the
Can-
kindness of my friends.
Hold on. Can you do you have anything that can push it away from Chevy?
Grapple it.
I could technically like flip it or something like that. I could try a feat to knock it on its ass. I'm a wrestler. It might latch onto me like the Necronomicon and then have a
Look,
very
I'm not saying
comical
it's not
By the
situation
way,
where I die
remind
that
me.
way.
Wait, before we forget, give me a reflex save
From who? Everybody?
from you.
Okay.
Mimics are
reflex.
very
Damn it.
sticky.
I know. You had to. I had 16.
It's a 16
Reflexing out of
reflex.
it.
Miss Elizabeth stuck to the mimic after the
Oh,
critical
no.
hit.
The mimic is. I'm not going to say it.
What, the mimic is sexually assaulting this sword?
No, the last time there was this NPC that was things stuck to, I called it something that everybody got upset about.
Oh, yeah. A
let's see.
TB. You can't call it a
Make-
TB.
You can find an athletics check to pry it free, but it takes an action.
Hold on. I might have another idea.
Okay.
No, I
How do
don't.
you got one
Who's
arm
got the
stuck in
lightning
it?
in a
Punch
bottle?
it with the other arm.
I
Doesn't
have a
somebody got like
lightning.
a little
Aguilera.
lightning flask?
Yeah, I have a lightning. I have one. I prepared a lightning thing.
I just lightning rod in him. So why don't you just hit that fucking sword and it zap him
It is
like
true.
fucking
It's
Frankenstein?
+2 to hit if it's holding something metal.
This counts.
I have a shock rod. I have a
Yeah.
shock probe.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all good ideas. You know what?
Alright.
Fuck this guy. I have a bastard sword that I'm gonna hit him with a map 5. Then, if
Yeah,
that's
why not?
if that's how we're gonna play this game.
Jordan
You know
yells,
what?
"Bring the
Let's do a map
thunder!"
5.
Okay, he's got a 16,
16?
listeners.
No.
Wasn't he flat-footed this round?
Yes, which
Yes, he
brings him to
was.
Oh well, I missed.
All right.
So now I'll await.
next is-
I'll await my death now.
A noble effort.
Next is Chevy.
I am going to heal everyone still sitting around me.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. For 10.
Ooh, he's got to get him
There
over
you
the
go.
10, listeners.
Nice.
All right.
So glad I wasn't there for that. Cool.
welcome.
Cool.
Thanks for
I'm hiding
saving
under
me
the couch.
earlier.
The heals for 10. Jordan heals for 10. Booker T.
What?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's sitting right there.
No. Oh, that was a tactical error.
Yep.
All right.
Whatever. You guys needed it.
And he's not very grateful. Going to
Well, you're
attack.
Shit.
He
Ooh.
hits Chevy.
Who? Chevy. Okay.
good. Good. Well, at least I'm
13.
not dead this time.
Oh, nice.
And he's going to attack.
One more attack. Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Oh no, he's gone over to hentai.
I mean, oh no.
Oh, that don't hit, baby. That don't
He
hit,
rolled a
baby.
16.
That's a miss.
I have a 20 AC. I was like,
Next is Hemlock's turn.
I'd move like I was like the cat from Red Dwarf, and I did some James Brown dancing, like, can't get me, baby.
I have still got this flaming sphere kind of hovering around in our battle area, and I'm now going to move it again on top of the mimic. It's, you cannot escape my fire. He rolls Okay, excellent. Now I'll roll my damage for the flaming sphere. Stand by and prepare to get barbecued by me. Damage 3
Come on.
times D6.
Fuck
13
yeah,
damage.
13 damage.
Yes.
Burn, baby, burn.
All right.
That
So
takes
that's-
away the 10 that Ben healed him for,
Yep.
Yeah.
plus another 3.
So I have one more turn. Maybe I'll shoot him with a little crossbow or something.
Do you have any health potions or anything you can give?
Well, I question. Divine Lance takes 2 turns, doesn't it? Because it can help friends, right? Didn't you say, Dorian, at some point I could use my spell powers for healing?
If you take those spells, will not do that.
Oh. Well, let me check my inventory. Hold on. Actions. Oop, there's inventory. And I have a shock rod, crossbow, dagger, oil filter, caltrop, sling bullets. I have some nice treasure, some containers of things, torch. I have some soap, chalk.
Hey,
No,
wash
I don't
the-
have anything.
His mouth out.
No, I guess I'll just, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my third action. Can I shoot it with a crossbow?
Yeah.
Sure. It's going to get some cover bonuses from where.
No, all
Still
right.
try.
Better than nothing. Actions.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
What is? Where is action? What do I? Where's my
Click
combat
on the
actions?
guy. Go to the second bubble on your character.
Go to my guy. Click on the second bubble on my character. Actions. Okay. Oh, I see. Here we go. Crossbow attack. Here we go. And I will strike with the crossbow. And that's it's a 13. Never mind.
Miss.
All right. Hentai's going to. Oh, like, get this fucking book away from me. And, like, you know, like when cats freak out and they're like, and they're like jumping off walls and shit? I'm going to, like, springboard off the wall and, like, I'm going to get another 25 feet away from him.
Okay, give me an.
Okay. As soon as everything's running kind of slow for me.
Roll for you.
No. I want my fate to be in my own hands. Let's see. I have a +9 in acrobatics, guys. Could be good. Here we
Nice.
go.
That's good news. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
26.
26, listeners.
Okay, you do it.
I'm too fast. There we go. Okay, and then once I do that, Hentai looks back over his shoulder and sees Miss Elizabeth sticking out of him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, bring the thunder, buddy." And then fucking, I'm gonna load up a lightning in a bottle on one of my bolts, and I will fire my last action will be I'll fire a flurry.
Yes.
All right.
So
Go for
my
it.
first arrow of the flurry. Here we go.
Ooh, it's a 23 for his first roll.
That's a
You
hit.
like that?
That's with the lightning bottle, and then here's the second arrow. 15,
15.
whatever. That first one hit. So alchemist crossbow damage does the same thing. Here we go.
And a
That's
five.
a 5.
You want a
Five.
hero?
Yeah, I'll hero point it. Here we go. Another time. Oh, 5, but oh wait, that's it. The wrong button. Wrong button.
Whew.
There we go. 8.
All right.
All right. It shrieks in pain, but it still wants to eat you.
Who
It
would?
is hobbling for hentai. Next is Jordan's turn.
Help me, boys. I've seen this porno. Please help me.
Pull it out.
Jordan moves into tactical range of the mimic. He's got one
I'll use
sword
my
stuck
bastard
in it
sword
already.
since my bastard sword is still free, so I'm going to try to hit it with that.
Can't wait. Hold on. You've moved one. Can't you use an action to remove the sword and then your last action hit it with Miss Elizabeth?
Ooh,
too-
listen.
Never mind.
I heard
Never mind.
Rolls
You
a
did.
24 with the
Said.
bastard sword.
That's a hit.
Let's
ahead
dial
and
up
roll
some
damage.
damage. 8 damage.
Nice.
Hit after hit this mimic is taking, and still
All
it
right.
survives to menace us.
You have one last action, Jordan.
Ah, fuck it,
Insult
do that.
its mother.
Oh,
Ooh, a
shit.
critical
Oh,
hit with the
yeah.
bastard
Second
sword again.
critical.
Go ahead and hit that critical button.
He just rolled a 8. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's dead. It's dead.
Oh, listeners, we finally have defeated the mimic.
Take that, book.
Also, you guys went up to level 4.
Woo!
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent. All right. Any other orders of business for this episode that we need to? You can't really loot a mimic, can you?
Not really. But
Listeners,
it falls to the ground, dead. Waiting so long for someone to come along. That's why it was a book. It wanted people to get up. But now the hungry mimic is dead.
You look at the front cover and it says Playboy, and you're like, "What? This is a porno book."
I say to my fellow party members, I'm so glad you all agreed to come into the left tunnel with me this episode. Wasn't this fun?
The right tunnel was the heavy metal booby world.
Listeners, we have had a death-defying battle with a very tough mimic. Finally, hit after hit and strike after strike, and after several members of our party died and came back, we finally were victorious against this menace. We've defeated the mimic. We've made it to the end of the left tunnel. Will we try the right one? Find out next time on the next exciting episode of Laughfinder.
All right, guys. Well, this past weekend we had the VR comedy show. We'll talk about that on Wednesday because that's a bit much to get into. But basically, we pulled it off. It was a feat of engineering miracles, but we pulled it off. The only thing that I really want to plug, unless you're in Dover, Delaware, I'll be out there at a brewery. I really should have pulled that up. But then also, don't forget, June 3rd, we will be with Eric and I, and Die Laughing Productions will be with the cast and with the crew of 98 Rock doing a murder mystery in Ocean City as part of Ravens Beach Bash. Come on down and check that out. That's going to be fun there, hon. So I will be in Dover, Delaware. I still don't have the information for that. And then on the 21st, I will be at the Meadworks with Ashley. Ashley and I will be... Hey, I'm looking at the thing. She's getting all shitty with me because I didn't know it off the top of my head. To be telling you, I couldn't remember what I had on the 21st. But yeah, so yeah, come on out to that. Other than that, we have on the 28th, there's a murder mystery in Bright Box, Virginia. Ravens Beach Bash, and that's really all I got coming up. And then Church of Satire 15th. But yeah, so that's all. Eric, what do you got coming up? Hello? Eric?
Yeah. I'm here. I'm sorry. I must have caught up all at once here. Yeah, check me out at all and any of my show dates. You know what? They're up at ericcomedy.com. Eric with a K, comedy with a C. But check out this week's episode of the Quality Time podcast, where me and Jeremy do a good 7 minutes on what it would be like if there was a play set for the movie The Shawshank Redemption that they sold to children. So,
Sounds like a good bit. All right, Ben, what do you got coming up?
I got one more week of regional season, then I have a few weeks off, and then like 2-3 weeks in a row of nationals, and then I'm off.
Nice. Have
You
you
got
seen
some time to polish up that windowless white van of yours?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah,
Did you see
gotta
Doctor
get a-
Strange yet, Ben?
Not yet. No, I'm probably gonna go see that in this little couple of weeks I have off.
Nice. All right. Aaron, what do you got coming up? What do you want? What's the Maryland Curiosity Bureau what about
Well,
this week?
Listeners, you know on Mondays, that's the day the new episodes drop for the Maryland Curiosity Bureau. I got a good one. I got a hot one this week. I had a listener ask me, this listener grew up in Maryland and always just assumed that there were roadside pit beef stands all across the whole rest of the country.
Yeah, you would assume.
Sure.
Not so.
What?
Pit beef is a hyper-regional food tradition
Yeah.
rooted in Baltimore's industrial past, and we head out to Chaps Pit Beef in the parking lot of the Gentleman's Gold Strip Club.
What'd you get at
explore
Chaps?
Well, I put on a few pounds this week doing this story because I had to
you
keep
just
going
did.
back to try to get the owner of the restaurant, who was always like ducking out after the lunch rush. So I think in the course of a week, I ate there 4 times.
God.
Hell yeah.
Living the good life.
hell yeah.
But I'll tell
brother.
you what I like the best there is the
How solid
Bulldog.
are those BMs?
Hefty.
What'd you get? I'm sorry. What'd you get?
Have you had the Bulldog?
No.
That
is
is-
the one with a hot dog with pit beef?
Basically, yeah, it's like it's a sausage. It's a spicy sausage. Whoa, they do the roll with a couple of slices of American cheese. Then they put a big sausage in there, and then they cover it with like a pound of pit beef.
Yeah.
And then you pour tiger sauce on top of that,
Oh God.
and eat it with a side of gravy fries.
I get the 52. It used to be called the, or
Oh,
it
yeah.
might be called the Raven.
The Ray Lou 52, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that
those are two
that's,
different sandwiches: the Raven and the 52.
I get one of them. I think I get the 52, and the
Yeah. Good choice.
it's and I get them to put sauerkraut on it,
Okay, all
and
right.
then and then I put pickles on that bitch. Oh, and horseradish.
I got to tell you, listeners, if you have not taken the plunge and tried a pit beef experience, look, I spent a long time as in Maryland driving by those roadside signs and not ever pursuing what it's all about.
take the time.
This has been a life-changing week for me.
Oh yeah. When
For
I
me and
used
my
to work,
cholesterol.
I worked outdoors, and at lunchtime, if we ever saw a pit beef stand, we just get out and go. There's one by that go-kart track, and off Pulaski.
Yep.
Yeah, when they say in the we own this city, when the guy's like, I'm gonna go down Pulaski Highway, get some of that pit beef, like he's
Yep.
not lying. There's
No.
so
Yeah.
many pit beef stands on that
I know.
east side of
the
Baltimore.
real
If you're not
fucking-
from
you know what?
Maryland, I've explained it to a few people not from Maryland. It's Arby's if Arby's was a fine dining restaurant. Now that doesn't mean
Yeah.
beef is fine dining, but
Now, I
It is
like
definitely
the
elevated
pit,
from, yeah.
the pit beef
ahead.
place on Rolling Road, near behind the Double T Diner, about a
You're
quarter
thinking
mile.
of
It just
Catonsville.
says
I believe that's called
Beth-
Pioneer. No?
I always just call it pit beef because that's what it just says really large. And fun story, I used to live right next to that place. I used to love going there. But one time, there's like this kind of like embankment where the parking lot is. It shares a parking lot with a giant liquor store there. And
Yeah.
the pit beef place, one time I rolled up to go get me some dinner. And it wasn't even dinner because they closed at night. I went to the liquor store and the entire whole place was just like an infestation of rats, and I'm talking like hundreds of them, and I didn't stop going there to get good food. That's how good it
That's
was.
how good.
Like, I saw what could only be described in a Stephen King novel of horror.
You saw a literal rat king.
Yeah, like
was
I was scared to go back to my car because there were so many of them.
But
And
the rats were all on the outside of the building, Eric.
I'm sure there's no way they ever penetrated that shed in the back where the pit beef is sold.
Yeah, right? Right?
But yeah, great place.
Alexander Rigel said after he talked about Ashley's tits, he said he had pit beef at his wedding.
Oh!
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
that's
right
some
there.
hardcore Maryland shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. And then they woke up after the day after their wedding and had scrapple for breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
People-
just a Baltimore thing, right?
It's more of a
Pennsylvania,
regional.
Baltimore.
It's Pennsylvania, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because Lou's she's a scrapple head.
Scrapple's the
Or a
best.
smooth brain, as I call her. And Dorian, what do you got coming up?
On the 20th at Bar Louie, I am with Rose Vineshank, Alexia Shuto, Tim Kinsella, and Al Barnes
Nice.
at Bar Louie at 8 o'clock Friday, May 20th.
Where's Bart Louie?
Bar Louie is it's a bar in Louie, Maryland.
Oh, in Louie?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you know where this bar is.
And Louie Anderson.
All right,
Yeah.
and Brian, what do you got coming up? I'm gonna play some disc golf and then clean my foreskin because I have sex with ladies. Oh, cool, Brian. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks, everybody joined us in chat. I saw Alex, saw Chuck, saw Ashley. We love all you listeners. And remember, go to groundingcoffee.co. See if we'll get even more sponsors. And maybe one of you guys can come over and try this delicious coffee. Or come
would
take
love
some of
to.
these.
It sounds
I have so
great.
much fucking coffee here. Come get it. All right, guys. We love you. As always, may all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. We love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.